the middle of a bright, sunny garden lived a cheerful little ladybug named Milo. He had 6 shiny black dots on his red back, and he loved every one of them. One morning, Milo woke up and gasped. "Oh no," he cried. One of his dots was missing. Milo searched under leaves, behind flowers, and even asked the ants, but no dot. Just when he was about to give up, his friend Bella the bee buzzed over. She saw a big black dot similar to the one that was missing from Milo's back. Bella immediately went to the sad little ladybug Milo and said, "Stop crying, I found something on a rose petal. You should come and see it with me," she said. They both went to the red rose. Milo saw his missing black dot lying on the petal. He was overjoyed to have found it. Bella gently helped place the dot back on Milo's back. Milo spun in the air with joy. Milo gave Bella a big buggy hug. "Friends like you make my day brighter than the sun," he said. And off they flew, dot and all, ready for their next adventure. True friends always help you shine.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Kiddo Pop. Leo and Tigo, jungle buddies forever.
In the heart of a bright and beautiful jungle, where birds chirped and a sparkling river flowed beside a tall waterfall, lived Leo, a kind and gentle lion who loved exploring. One sunny morning, while drinking from the river, Leo met Tigo, a strong and brave tiger. Tigo smiled. Leo smiled back. Every day, they played, laughed, explored the jungle, and learned from each other. One day, they heard a cry for help. A little monkey was tangled in vines. Tigo freed him with his claws while Leo removed the vines, and the monkey was set free and overjoyed. Another day, they found a lost baby elephant. Gently, they walked with her and helped her find her family. As they found the family, all the elephants danced. To thank them, the jungle threw a big party. Drums, dancing, laughter, everyone celebrated Leo and Tigo's kindness and courage, and so, Leo and Tigo proved that even the wildest animals can be the best of friends.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Shelly the Seashell.
On a quiet beach, lived a shy little seashell named Shelly. Every day, sea creatures played nearby. Shelly wanted to join, but stayed hidden. One day, a big wave pushed a crab upside down. Shelly peeked out and saw him stuck. She slowly rolled over to help him. She gave a gentle push, and he flipped up. Hooray! Shelly saved the day. Shelly smiled. She wasn't so shy anymore.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Kiddo Pop. Chicky and the Clock.
Chicky was a little squirrel who was always late. She never woke up on time, and she was always late to school. One day, the teacher said, "Tomorrow, whoever comes late won't be allowed on the picnic." Chicky thought, "I really want to go on that picnic." That night, for the first time, Chicky set an alarm clock. In the morning, the alarm rang, traying traying. Chicky opened her eyes, got up, brushed her teeth, got ready, all on time. She reached school early, and everyone praised her. The teacher smiled and said, "Well done, Chicky." That day, Chicky not only enjoyed the picnic, she also learned a new habit, waking up on time.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Kiddo Pop. The brave soap.
Near a shiny sink stood a brave little bottle of soap, waiting for its moment to shine. "I'm ready to spread cleanliness," it whispered with excitement. One muddy day, a pair of dirty, messy hands came closer. Squish! The soap bottle was pressed, and out came a team of cheerful, bubbly heroes. But oh, the hands were crawling with sneaky, giggling germs. "We'll spread sickness everywhere," they shouted, ready to cause trouble. But the soap bubbles weren't afraid. Led by Bubbly the Brave, they leapt into action. They surrounded the germs, scrubbing every finger, chasing them down every nail. The germs slipped, slid, and whoosh! Right down the drain. The hands were clean, fresh, and safe again. From that day on, the soap stood proudly, ready to fight dirt and keep the world healthy.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
In a vibrant meadow, Looney, a joyful blue butterfly, loved to flit among the flowers. But one day, she saw larger, colorful butterflies boasting. Looney felt a pang of sadness, wishing her wings were as dazzling. She tried to collect bright pollen to change her color, but it simply wouldn't stick. Disheartened, she hid beneath a leaf. A wise old caterpillar, noticing her sorrow, gently approached. "Little Looney," he murmured, "why hide your beautiful blue? Look at the sky, it is vast and clear, uniquely itself. True beauty isn't in borrowed colors, but in the light that shines from within you." Looney pondered his words, her sadness slowly replaced by a soft smile. She looked at her blue wings with new appreciation. With newfound confidence, she emerged from under the leaf, soaring with renewed grace and joy. Her blue wings, once a source of insecurity, now shimmered with an inner brilliance. The other butterflies watched, their boastfulness giving way to admiration. They saw not just a blue butterfly, but a spirit radiating authentic joy and gentle grace. And so, in the vibrant meadow, Looney continued to dance, a testament that true beauty lies in embracing your unique qualities and letting your inner light shine.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Kiddo Pop. Ruby the Brave Rabbit.
In a quiet forest, lived a small rabbit named Ruby. She loved hopping around and smelling flowers, but she was always afraid of the dark. One evening, Ruby heard a chirp. It was a baby bird that had fallen from its nest, and the sun was setting. All the other animals said, "Let's wait till morning." But Ruby shook her head. The baby bird needs help now. Even though the forest was dark and full of scary sounds, Ruby took a deep breath and followed the chirps. Her tiny feet tiptoed past owls and rustling leaves. She finally found the baby bird shivering under a bush. Ruby gently carried the bird in her paws all the way to the tall tree and called out to the mama bird. With some help, the baby was safe again. From that day, Ruby wasn't afraid of the dark anymore. Moral: bravery means doing the right thing, even when you're scared.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Kiddo Pop. The Brave Little Acorn.
High up in an old oak tree, a tiny acorn held tightly to its branch. "I'm not ready," the little acorn whispered. "What if I fall too fast? What if I get lost?" The wind swirled gently and replied, "You're meant to fall, little one." That's how trees begin. But the acorn still felt small and scared. Then one day, the wind grew stronger. Leaves rustled, and the branch began to sway. The acorn took a deep breath and let go. Down it tumbled, spinning through golden light, floating past leaves and sunlight and sky. It landed softly on the forest floor, nestled among moss and gentle soil. I was brave, the acorn thought, resting quietly. And deep below the earth, something new began to grow. A tiny sprout. A brand new beginning.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Kiddo Pop. Lefty the left sock.
Lefty was a soft, striped sock who had always lived with his twin, Righty. They did everything together: warm feet, go on adventures in the washing machine, and hang on the line side by side. But one laundry day, Righty went missing. Lefty was tossed aside into the lonely sock basket, where mismatched and forgotten socks sat quietly. He felt sad and useless. Days later, a little girl came looking for craft supplies. She picked up Lefty and smiled. "You'll make a perfect sock puppet." Lefty made children laugh. He missed Right, but he found a new life.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Kiddo Pop. Nina learns to clean.
Nina the kitten loved playing with all her favorite toys. Blocks, dolls, crayons, everything was so much fun. But when playtime was over, Nina never cleaned up. Her room became messier each day. One day, Nina wanted to draw a rainbow, but her favorite red crayon was missing. Her big brother Max said, "If you cleaned up, you'd find your things faster." Nina decided to clean up. She sorted, stacked, and stored everything neatly. And there it was, her red crayon, right under a book. She drew her beautiful rainbow. When her mom saw her clean room, she also appreciated her. From that day on, Nina always cleaned up. And she never lost a single toy again.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Kiddo Pop. Story of a caterpillar, a magical life cycle. In a quiet garden, under a big green leaf, lay a tiny white egg. One sunny morning, crack, the egg opened, and out came a little caterpillar named Bella. Bella was always hungry. She munched leaf after leaf, growing bigger and stronger. As she grew, she shed her old skin again and again, each time, brighter and healthier than before. One day, she hung from a branch and spun a soft, silky cocoon around herself. Inside the cocoon, something magical happened. Bella began to change. Days passed, and then, crack, the cocoon split open. Bella stretched out her new colorful wings. She was a butterfly now. She fluttered joyfully over flowers, sipping nectar and dancing in the breeze. At sunset, Bella laid a tiny egg under a leaf, just where her journey had begun.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Kiddo Pop. Luna, the good dog.
In a quiet green hill lived Luna, a gentle gray dog. She woke up early each day to enjoy the sunshine. Luna washed her paws in the stream. She always cleaned her bowl after breakfast, keeping her den neat and tidy. In the forest, Luna met her friends. She barked softly and waited her turn at the stream. Such a good pup. One windy day, Luna saw a cold little squirrel. She hurried home and brought back her warm blanket. The squirrel snuggled in the blanket and smiled. "Thank you, Luna," he said. Luna wagged her tail, happy to help. Soon, all the animals followed Luna's good habits. They shared, cleaned, and waited their turns, just like she did. Luna curled up under the stars. Because good habits and kindness make the whole forest feel like home.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Kiddo Pop. Max's lesson of tidiness.
Max was a playful young horse who loved having fun, but he had one big problem: he was terribly messy. "I'll clean it later," he'd laugh, while the other animals carefully stepped around the mess. One evening, a big storm rolled in. Rain leaked into Max's messy stall, soaking his blanket and ruining his food. Cold and shivering, Max looked over and saw Bella, a neat and tidy horse, resting peacefully in her clean, cozy space. With a kind smile, she said, "If you take care of your space, it takes care of you." The next morning, he woke up early, determined to change. He stacked his hay, folded his blanket, and kept everything clean. Soon, Max's stall became the tittiest in the barn. The farmer noticed and gave him a shiny ribbon for Neatest Horse of the Month. Max beamed with pride. Being neat felt even better than being lazy.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Kiddo Pop. Tina the Tooth.
Tina the Tooth lived happily in Rohan's mouth. She was shiny, white, and loved to smile. One day, Rohan ate a big chocolate bar. It was sticky and sweet. But after eating, he forgot to brush his teeth. That night, tiny sugar germs came marching in. They started digging little holes in Tina. "Ouch!" cried Tina. "I'm getting a cavity." The next morning, Rohan felt a tiny pain in his tooth. His mom said, "Let's brush well, buddy." As Rohan brushed, the sugar germs slipped away. "Ah, fresh and clean," said Tina, happy again. From that day, Rohan still enjoyed chocolate, but never forgot to brush.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Kiddo Pop. Dance with your dreams.
Mira loved to dance. But her red shoes were too old. One day, Grandpa gave her a box. Inside were sparkly new shoes. "These are not just shoes," he winked. "They dance with your dreams." Mira put them on and danced. Twirl, hop, skip. She felt like flying. Bobo barked and joined in. They danced all around the house. From that day, Mira danced every morning. Even the sun smiled a little brighter. Moral: believe in yourself.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.